Welcome, back from the dead, Edgar Allan Poe!
Thank you for this time in your world. Note how the broom goes quiet at my presence. You know who I am. There is no applause for the man who's been dead 163 years. But I have a drinking song before I begin. Fill the mingled cream with amber. I will drain that glass again. Most peculiar visions gambol through the chambers of my brain. Quaintest thoughts, queerest fancies, come to life and fade away. What care I how time advances? I am drinking ale today. Thank you. Only the chaos and pandemonium of the other world. We have here, ladies and gentlemen, the mask of the Red Death himself. Cowan in the house of Usher. I find that most appropriate. Have you gentlemen finished the collapsing of your paraphernalia? See how they gamble in the midst of madness, these strange creatures from the other void. It is as if I am beneath the grave in Baltimore once again, watching. Go away with you, phantasmagorias! The worms are your commanders. The worms will command you. That's telling them. And we'll have none of this ying-tong, yiddler, Poe business. And who dipsy, la-la, dinky-dink, Poe. Damn you Teletubbies. I was the first professional rider. I left West Point. I became a pro rider. I kept my wife Virginia and my mother-in-law and myself. Okay, we were poor, but that was life. How shall the burial rites be read, the solemn song be sung, the requiem for the loveliest dead that ever died so young? Her friends are waiting on her, and on her costly bier, and weep her to dishonor dead beauty with a tear. They loved her for her wealth, and they hated her for her pride, but she grew in feeble health, and they love her that she died. They tell me while they speak of her costly broidered pall, that my voice is growing weak, that I should not speak at all, or that my tone should be tuned to such solemn songs so mournfully, that the dead may feel no wrong. But she has gone above with young hope at her side, and I am drunk with love of the dead who is my bride, of the dead who lies all perfumed there, with the death upon her eyes and the laugh upon her hair. So on the coffin, loud and long, I strike the murmur sent through the grey chamber to my song shall be the accompaniment. Thou diedst in thy life's June, but thou didst not die too fair. Thou didst not die too soon, nor with too calm an air. For more than thrones on earth, thy life and love are rhythm, to join the untainted mirth of more than them in heaven. Therefore to thee this night I will no requiem raise, but waft thee on thy flight with a paean of old days. What he did to me after I died, but if you watch the film The Raven, ladies and gentlemen, he gets cut in half in the first 15 minutes. I fired that John Cusack. I could never have afforded to have such an outfit. Is anyone familiar with a film that you may have seen called The City in the Sea? This was a representation of a poem of mine based on the fate of Sodom and Gomorrah. It is a favourite of mine next to the radium with your Raven. The Raven. Never more say that correctly. With your permission, I would like to perform this piece. Do I have the Assembly's permission? Yeah. So my thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Lo! Death has reared himself a throne in a strange city, all alone, far down beneath the dim west, where the good and the bad, and the worst and the best, have gone to their eternal rest. Their shrines, their palaces and towers, time-eaten towers that tremble not, resemble nothing that is ours. Alone by lifting winds forgot, resignedly beneath the sky,
the melancholy waters lie. No rays from the holy heaven shine down on the long night time of this town, but light from out the lurid sea streams up the turrets silently, streams up the pinnacles far and free, up domes, up spires, up kingly halls, up fanes, up Babylon-like walls, up many a frozen bower, and poisoned ivy and stone flowers, of many a marvellous spire. The reef freezes intertwine, the violet and the vine. Resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. So blend the turrets and shadows there that all seem pendulous in air, whilst from a proud tower in the town, death grins gigantically down. Their open fanes and gaping graves yawn level with the luminous waves. But then I dish die in each idol's diamond eye. Not the gaily jewelled dead tempt the waters from their bed, for no ripples curl, alas, along that wilderness of glass. No swellings tell that winds have been upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings hint that winds have been upon seas less hideously serene. But lo, a stir is in the air, the wave. There is a movement there, as if in sinking, as if the towers have thrust aside in lightly sinking the dull tide, as if their tops have feebly given a void within the filmy heaven. The waves of now a redder glow, the hours are breathing faint and low, and when amid no earthly groans, down that town shall settle hence hell, rising from 1,000 thrones, shall do it reverence. Thank you. Thanks. Is this the end of my time? Then bless you all, and remember I could not love except where death was mingling his with beauty's breath. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for Edgar Allan Poe!
Thank you. You're most kind, Alan. Thank you.
We're trying to say